Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where I think it's time that we retire the crappy ship and put it to work doing what the other elite vanguards are, and that is exploring. So let's head on over to the small medium wharf over in Path to Profit, and we will get there in a moment, and I just want to go over what I have set up so far. So currently the GE defense platform over here, you can see this is kind of a mess of our little ants running around at this point. But the GE defense platform here now has 11 Nemesis Vanguards assigned to it, which is its total number of Nemesis Vanguards. I think I have too many queued up here. I'm not sure about that, but I'd want to double check because we're going to need 11 Nemesis Vanguards on the Reach defense platform here. And then we already have our Nemesis Vanguards in our carrier group here, which of course consists currently of our carrier, as well as 2 Behemoth Vanguards and their accompanying ships, Eclipse Vanguards for smalls and Nemesis Vanguards for mediums. Now we are still missing 4 Eclipse Vanguards for here, and some of these are also going to go into the defense platforms, but I'm pretty sure that this is too many Nemesis Vanguards. I don't really care if that's the case because we're going to be making additional carrier groups. But let's go grab ourselves an upgraded ship, and we're going to grab one of these Nemesis Vanguards, which according to a commenter is a pretty good player ship anyway, and we happen to have an extra of them. So I think we're going to do that, and we'll probably just reassign that captain that is going to be part of that ship to be the captain of our Elite Vanguard, and we will send him off to go explore some hopefully more hostile space, because I want to test out our carrier group and see just how well that works. Of course, that carrier group is not a full fleet. I'm thinking right now that a fleet will consist of 3 carrier groups, and then maybe an escort group or 2. But for right now, this is what I'm kind of thinking, because a carrier group does contain 2 escorts, but we may want to expand our escorts. I'm not sure how vulnerable the carriers are going to be. Now, I've assigned the Eclipse Vanguards in here as interception. If I can go over to here, you can see the Vanguards here, the Eclipse Vanguards are set as interception, and over here they are as well. The Behemoths are set to defense, but the Corvettes, the Nemesis Vanguards, they are set to attack. We may actually want it to be, I think it's currently set to attack with Commander. Yeah, it is. So we're going to have a mix here, right? We're going to be able to intercept their fighters, we're going to have some ships that sit back and defend the carrier, and then we're going to have some Corvettes that actually go out and do the attack. So in theory, that'll be okay. Our number of Corvettes on the attack is a little on the low side, which I'm slightly concerned about, but we'll see how it ends up working out once we find some truly hostile areas. But that is why our scouts are currently out. Okay, let's hop off of this superhighway, and we will head off over this direction, because we need to go turn up at the wharf. Our ship is going to be done here in about 6 minutes, and that's perfectly fine. But again, as the commenter pointed out, whose name I currently can't remember, sorry, I'm not giving you a shout out by name, but thanks for the comment. We could join the Hatikva Free Trade League and do the main quest while we're waiting on building up our fleets here. And that is, I think, something I'd like to do, because I want to get 2 more carrier groups for our GE fleet, and then I also want to get 2 more carrier groups for, or rather 3 more carrier groups for our the Reach fleet. But first, I definitely want a slightly more powerful ship than this piece of junk that we're currently in. I wonder how fast that Nemesis is going to go. We'll find out.
Found something out here.
I don't care. You can ignore it. Thank you very much. And obviously we have 1.6 million. There's probably more in the station accounts. I can check. Yep, there definitely is. But I kind of don't care. Like, it's fine. Oh hey, our defense platform actually finished building all of its turrets. That's exciting. Has this defense platform finished that? No. No, it has not. Okay, fair enough. Well, we should be arriving in Path to Profit here pretty soon. And once we get there, of course, we're going to swap this ship over, and we're currently exploring in Ianamasura. I kind of want to send a ship through this superhighway to explore up over here and see what else we can find. If we can find some hostile stuff. I'm pretty sure there's hostile stuff in this region, although there's this jump gate too, that probably goes where we want to go. But we definitely want to do a little bit of additional exploration and see if we can map out this area a little bit. And that might be something that we want to do a little bit of manually, and I'm kind of concerned about this asteroid.
Autopilot disengaged.
There we go.
Autopilot
Much better.
engaged.
Okay, unfortunately that slowed us down a little bit, but that's fine. But yeah, I definitely want to do more exploration, just map out the world a little bit more, and figure out where exactly things are. Because I'd like to get into some proper combat, now that we're relatively established economically. I'd like to establish us a little bit militarily, because we're definitely at a place where we can start throwing our weight around a little bit. This is a great exploration pattern, and I love it. It's just looking for a trade for reasons. Okay.
Auto Incarcatua Vanguard.
Excellent. So we're going to head over to the SM Wharf here.
Incarcatua.
And I'm just
Vanguard.
wondering where exactly our carrier group is. I think that's outside of the XL shipyard. Yeah, it is.
Autopilot
Okay,
engaged.
well, we will head over there and take a look at what our carrier group actually looks like. Actually, probably right now, because our ship is, I think, not quite done yet. Yeah, still another 2 minutes. Let's just go ahead and start guidance over here.
Autopilot engaged.
Excellent. And we will head right on over. So this here is, I believe, our life support factory.
Agricultural goods factory.
Yes, indeed.
Shipyard.
And then this would be our XL shipyard. Wonderful.
Incarcatua Vanguard.
We've got all these traders flying around over here.
Vanguard. Incarcatua Vanguard. Empty space.
That's our empty space there. But this is our actual carrier group over here.
Disengaged.
Okay, let's go ahead and pop out of travel mode. And we can see that we've got ourselves our...
Colossus Vanguard.
We've got our carrier here, our Colossus Vanguard, and we've got our behemoths here as our escort craft.
Behemoth Vanguard.
Nice. That is definitely large. There's no doubt about that. Hello, Behemoth Vanguard. Don't mind me, I'm just buzzing your bridge. Later. Okay, let's head back to the wharf, which I believe is this one. If I can open the map, there we go. Because we need to dock up over here. I don't want the Mercury Vanguard to dock at the wharf. I want to dock at the wharf. Let's go. Excellent. So we're going to get our ship upgraded here, and this will be a theoretically far, far better ship than what we've got right now, and it should be good enough that we can fly around relatively safely, rather than the kind of panic-ridden way that we do right now, where it's like, if anyone sneezes at us, we get a game over screen.
Autopilot.
Which is maybe not the best way to play.
Docking granted.
Okay, let's just boost our way over here to the docking bay. Excellent. And we'll land right here.
Successfully docked.
Okay, we'll get up.
To have you aboard.
And we are going to teleport to this ship when it's done. Is it done right now? I think it might be done. Hang on, let's go over here. Yep, it's done. So we'll teleport to that, because I think that might be in a different docking bay. Hello.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can go pilot a substantially worse ship. Thank you very much. You get to pilot the crappy ship as the captain.
Affirmative.
Go have fun with that. And we're going to rename this ship so that I can keep track of it here, and I just want to minimize some of these so that I don't have to scroll through quite so much. There we go. We're going to rename this to the less crappy ship. Wonderful.
Nemesis. Vanguard.
And here we are. So here's our size M ship. Glorious. This is definitely a little sluggish compared to the Elite Vanguard. See how it feels outside of the bay? Yeah, definitely a little bit more on the sluggish side. But this is a pretty good top speed, actually. Let's try out the weapon systems. Oh my. That was interesting. So you hold this, it zooms you in, and then you release it to fire. And it looks like this would then overheat. And we probably need to wait for it to cool down, is my guess. Or perhaps we need ammo. Maybe I just wasted all of our ammo. It looks like, yeah, this bar is getting smaller. So I think this is a cooldown. Well, that's fine. Let's go up and join the... Oh, we could get a promotion to Honor Guard of Zar from the God Realm of the Paranid. But I think we should go up to Hatikva's Choice. Yeah, you can see here, our heat is looking much better. We can probably fire at this point, if we wanted to. Now, once we're here, how can we abort the shooting? Yeah, you can see here what the heat would go to. I'm not sure you can abort the shooting once you do that. It's kind of interesting. We might want to change these weapons. They might be fine for the AI, but I'm not sure that I particularly like them. We may change this loadout to something more like the pulse lasers, or... I don't know. I'll probably look it up. Okay, let's see how this goes in travel mode. Okay, we're accelerating nicely. We'll pop through the jump gate without any real problems, of course.
Entering system.
Our top travel mode speed appears to be slightly lower than in the Elite Vanguard. But that's not hugely surprising. And by that I mean it's not surprising at all. It's actually a little surprising that it's as close as it is. Indeed. I suspect I probably will want to change some of these weapons. I don't know, maybe it just does a ludicrous amount of damage, but... For now, we'll just head up towards the Hatikva Free Trade League. Yeah, 2887 appears to be our max. That's fine. in the meantime, of course, the crappy ship is going to need to be told to come out over this direction. And I would not mind exploring the jump gate. Oh, I wasn't on autopilot.
Engage.
That would help. Well, we're just going to make our way out of here, and we're probably not going to get started on the Hatikva League this episode. I'm going to guess it's going to take us about the length of time left in the episode to get there. So that's going to be rather exciting. That'll be next episode for sure, and I'll probably, in between episodes, do some research on weapons and just what I would prefer the feel of. Because I'm not so sure about these right now.
Entering system. Nobilius fortune.
I mean, they are gimbaled, right? Maybe they're not, actually. They're not following the cursor. So that would definitely be slightly awkward. Okay. So next we're going to head over to the superhighway. And it looks like this is offering us a mission. But it should pop up the other mission, like the actual mission that we're going to do once we get a little closer. Hello.
Short range transporter. B.
Whoa, that's a little floaty. Okay, good to know. Let's boost towards this thing a little bit. Because I just want to... This is a criminal ship here. I just want to test out our weapon systems. Okay, it shot past us there. We'll see about flipping around here. Corvettes are not the most maneuverable. Just see about catching it. Oh, nope, that was too much. Again. Okay. Surely the range on this thing is pretty good. Okay. Well, that was effective. There's no doubt about that. That was certainly effective. I still don't know about the feel of these weapons, but I can't dispute their effectiveness. That is for sure. So that is certainly a thing. I mean, that was just a short-range transporter, right? It was not particularly powerful, but it did the trick.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Thanks for the 500 credits that I definitely needed. 500 credits. That's kind of ridiculously low. But then again, like I said, it was a short-range transporter. It was not particularly threatening to anyone. Okay, so we are on the superhighway at long last. Took a little longer than usual, mostly because of the detour to take out that criminal. We appear to be dropping speed dramatically, or we were, as we were approaching the jump gate there. It was a little strange.
Entering system. Holy vision.
So, I mean, I suspect if you hit with these, what are they, railguns? I suspect if you hit with them, they do a tremendous amount of damage. The question is, what if I'm really bad at hitting things with them? And I probably am. I mean, the short-range transporter wasn't that big of a deal. But it also wasn't really moving or fighting back in any meaningful way. I don't know. We'll see. But I may want to switch out the weapon systems. Or have it have like 2 railguns for long-range combat if they are indeed for long range, and then like more rapid fire weapons for in close, or I don't know,
Entering
something
system,
like that.
Argon Prime.
Having 5 railguns seems maybe a little overkill. Okay, so we should now see... Yeah, here's Hatikva's trade revolution.
Entering
So we will
system,
accept that.
Hatikva's choice.
And we need to talk to Reen Omara, which I believe is the faction rep. So we'll be leaving the highway now. This is very slow to turn. Okay, let's just go ahead and stop. There we go. And we'll fly our way over this way and resist the urge to railgun the Hatikva station. That would be awkward. We'll also resist the urge to ram the station.
Docking granted.
Okay, right down there. That is perfectly fine. Slightly awkward, to be sure. But we'll just set it down about like... this, I guess. Oh, hello! This doesn't have a docking computer. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Requesting permission to dock.
Okay.
Docking permission granted.
Because that should have been a docking... or that should have been close enough for the docking computer. For sure, if it had one. Awkward indeed. Now the question is, do I remember how to do that? Whoa. Why are we rolling right now? That's awkward. Okay, there we go. That was certainly exciting. Now what are we missing here as far as the dock goes? Like, we're literally on the ground right now. We are now below the ground. Ah, there we go. That would tend to help. It's been so long since I've done the docking. No? No? What component am I missing? See about raising up a little bit here. Definitely missing some component here. I'm not entirely sure what one. I mean, we're... oh. That worked? Okay, whatever. We definitely need to upgrade the docking computer in this thing, or I just need to get the hang of that, one or the other. But let's go ahead and get up, and... oh my, this is different.
Welcome.
We're going to go to the trading station. Excellent. Well, that was definitely the most awkward docking sequence I've done yet. There's no doubt about that. But let's just head down over here. And we're going to talk to Reen Omara. However, that, I think, is something... oh, never mind.
That will be all. Please come in. I apologize for the state of the place. Things are rather hectic at the moment. We've signed a number of promising new trade contracts, but circumstances have left us spread a bit thin.
Reen, we have an issue with the inbound ore fighter.
I hear you, doll. I'll be there in a minute. It seemingly never ends. We've prepared a freighter for you to fly over to one.
Did she forget to keep talking? Oh, okay. She's gonna give us this freighter, huh? Well, not like we need it.
Screw us over. Well, the worst we can do is revoke your docking privileges. Sorry to cut and run, but there's something that needs my attention. I look forward to seeing how you do.
Well, that should be interesting, but that is a job for next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.